Address. 407 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived of liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation, or any nation, so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come here today to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But, in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who have struggled here, consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little know, nor long remember what we say here, but they can never forget what we did here. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated to the unfinished work which they who have fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here, dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion for that cause which we gave the last full measure of devotion, that we highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that the government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from this earth.
Excellent. Show the certificate, Mom. Certificate.
Certificate. Here's
Yep.
Okay, let go. I'll hold it. That's all right.
What a crew, what a crew. That's right, we gotta keep moving, make it a moving.
Keep moving.
When you're a jet all the way.
Why is it a car supply?
So everybody waits.
Now, a 6th grade student from Johnson Middle School will recite the Gettysburg Address.
The Gettysburg Address. 407 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation, so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as the final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But, in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who have struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little know, nor long remember what we say here, but they can never forget what we did here. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated to the unfinished work which they who have fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here, dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion for that cause which we gave the last full measure of devotion, that we highly resolve that these shed shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that the government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from this earth.
Good job, Jessica. Now, the Memorial Day Committee Chairman, Tom Gale.
Freeze. Feel my ears.